Yeah, we back with a watermelon. Watermelon, lemon, and mint. We got him going. Get up in the live. Get up in the live. You see, I got Tank up there, the boogeyman. What's the topic? What's the topic? Y'all decide. We breaking it all down. We breaking it all down. I'm not trying to hear. Shakur does need to stay busy, but he could have asked Turk to unify with dude. He could have asked to unify. Did he do that? Did he do it? Somebody ask me. Somebody explain it. He didn't do it. Did he do it? Did he do it? Did he do it? I don't think he did. I don't think he did. So who we talking about? What y'all done seen out there? It says, would you all be okay with Tank unifying with Baranchik? Tank is a WBA lightweight champion, and Baranchik is a WBO. Lomachenko IBF is taking time away from the sport. You all say Shakur WBC is boring and not worthy of a Tank fight. That's what Tank should get. So yeah, he should definitely get work with Baranchik. I was thinking of that. Don't nobody get that work, blood. Who cares? Get two belts. Dude gonna get stopped brutally. That's an action fight because Baranchik throwing mad shots. He throwing shots. Let's take a look at Baranchik. Excuse me.
Beautiful. Bit of pad work, loosened it up again, did that several times, and now he's comfortable with it.
Tim, your experience, Hall of Fame fighter, in terms of making sure it's just.
Oh yeah, this Baranchik.
That's extremely important.
This Dennis Baranchik is the Ukrainian, I think.
Sitting here with Coach Mike McDaniel, and I got here 5 minutes.
This Baranchik is the Ukrainian. He definitely will go to bed with
For a long side left.
with Shakur. Dennis, but yeah, I remember when he fought Navarrete. Tank should get some work with him, and then and get that title, dog.
There's a right hand to the body from Mende on that exchange before they tie up.
He got to get that work with Dennis Baranchik.
Better move by Indy. Because I'm going to the traffic cop will make him do his job while I rest.
Right hand just clipped and grazed, and then Baranchik trying to step back.
Round 5.
Dennis Baranchik is an average fighter. eBay's fight prediction was good. We're looking at a little bit of Dennis Baranchik because this should be an opponent for Tank. Because at the end of the day, you gotta unify. Ain't nobody else to fight. You might as well give the Ukrainian a payday. Take that WBO belt. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Ain't no need to be staying in one place.
He's been around. So you gotta make the adjustment, and that's what I look for.
You gotta keep it moving.
Like Baranchik, he knows that he can't make the adjustment.
You gotta keep it moving.
If one door isn't open, you gotta check the side door. You gotta check the back door. You gotta find a way to get in the house.
You gotta keep it moving. So Tank should definitely get work with Cuz.
Yes.
Can you adjust in real time? Can you adapt?
Lomachenko got the IBF. And Shakur got the WBC. So ain't nobody else to fight. If you want to be undisputed, you got to get work with Dennis Baranchik. And let me tell you, he's not that nice out there. That is a body. That is a body. He said they saving that WBO for Keyshawn. It don't matter because Tank need an opponent. Hearing Tank fighting Edwin De Los Santos next. Hey, it's a good fight. Shakur didn't do nothing with him. What they gonna say when he knocked dude out? What's gonna be said? That's pretty good work. He knocked out Ryo. Veteran, buddy. He called that a bedroom. Put in a bedroom. So yeah. It really just depends. Cortland Mook said they gonna say Shakur could have did it, but he was hurt. No, because I'm gonna say this. He had other opportunities with people who ain't even just punching as hard as De Los Santos, and he didn't do anything. And I don't want to hear Styles make fights. His style, he didn't know how to implement it to stop the opponent. And even when he was in there with De Los Santos, even though he neutralized him with the front hand, he still didn't stop Artem or anybody else. And now he fighting Gordina, and he's garbage. He just been stopped. So what Shakur can't do is because what Shakur can't do technically, because he barely understands how to land the jab. He don't understand how to land that. He don't know how to go to the body over there. I don't know who training cuz or what he doing, but he don't know how to get over there and go to the guts cleanly. He don't do that. His technique is garbage. And it's not his technique as in how he delivered the punches. It's his technical IQ or how to get in position. He's too worried about getting hit instead of getting his shots off. And when you got defense and you know how to get your shot off, you're not going to get hit. Dude don't even know what you're doing. You too busy thinking about getting hit, wasting time. And that's what's getting you hit. You really don't know boxing. So even when he was using the jab, he wasn't leaving himself in enough position to land a hook. Shakur is not the boogeyman. He's fighting Cordina, man. Stop that shit or I'm going to get you out of here for life. You're not here to play these corny-ass games that you playing, bro. He not fighting nobody. Nobody's happy with this fight. Nobody cares to see it. The man he's about to fight got stopped. I don't want to hear it. I'm just gonna keep talking. You're gonna look stupid at the end of the day and just make my channel pop. And this is 37 Gotti. 37 Gotti. He not about to do nothing because he garbage out there. Skillfully, he don't know what he doing. If he was the boogeyman, he'd be looking to unify the titles, but he not. He getting a guy coming up from featherweight. I get y'all think that delusion work over here, but it doesn't. Because I'm going to just keep hitting you with facts. The facts of the matter. That's it. You can say what you want, do all of that. I'm going to just keep stating the facts over and over again till your spinal cord fracture. And then you be talking about Mike Tyson. What was wrong? It was spinal. It was spinal. It was spinal. eBay's fight predictions say, what should Shakur do to improve to get ready for Tank? Or he just ain't ready for Tank? No, because anybody can get ready for somebody. He has to learn how to fight on the inside, in the middle of the ring. He has to work on his defense in the middle of the ring without backing up. He got to work on it going in circles. And he got to work on inside work. He got to. No, because the turkey can't offer anybody anything because Javante got his own bread. So that's not gonna work. And then Lomachenko taking a break because he don't want to get smoked. So it will be Javante making the initial offer because he's been pay-per-view for a long time now. So Shakur can't offer anything. So 37 Gotti, you're wrong again because the only person that he could offer something to would be Dennis Berenchik. That's it. Or not even really Loma because Loma done fought Devin Haney, Tio. He done fought the guy. So he wouldn't be the A side against Loma because Loma fought better guys. It's just a fact. Cortland says Shakur got no heart. No, he got a heart. He just live in fear. He fights scared. This is a stay busy fight. Hey, blood, ain't no stay busy fights. Man, how old is Shakur Stevenson? Hey Siri, how old is Shakur Stevenson?
Shakur Stevenson is 27 years old.
He 27, bro. What is he staying busy for? He not fighting. Man, I'm not trying to hear it, bro. Unify them titles. Stay busy with unifications. Cortland at the stay busy is Cap. Cortland Moot. Man, Shakur ain't no boogeyman. He could fight Moritalia, Edwin Lemos. Hey. Cortland Mook said Shakur versus Lemos is a really good fight. The guy, Africa, just fought. He came back to 35. Oh, okay. Okay, dude was putting mad pressure on dude, on Hitchens. Cortland Mook said Shakur said Hitchens would have stopped Lemos if he trained with him. So let's see Shakur stop him. Shakur's cap. That's cap. Because you're not stopping nobody. You didn't stop Artem. You didn't stop the guy before that. Am I capping? Who's Shakur's last two opponents? Who's Shakur's last two opponents? He didn't stop those last two guys. What is he talking about? That is grade A cap. He did not stop the last two opponents. What is he talking about? He is lying. He's telling a lie, my G. Those are lies. He not about to stop nothing. Why? Because he don't be landing the correct punches. He don't know how to sit down and rip to the body. Too scared to get hit at this higher weight class. His 35 resume is trash. Only person he got on there is Dos Santos. And it was a controversial win because he was injured. But then after that, he did got in there where Artem was not injured and still didn't knock dude out. Yeah, Tank a stop dude. It don't matter. He got a belt. He might not go for that belt though. You know how these dudes get. Yeah, we don't care. We don't care. Listen, Seven Gotti. I get all of that. That is correct. They want him to get his name up and all of that, but it's all how you get your name up is getting in there with Tank. That's how you get it up. Get in there with Tank, make it a difficult fight. Win, lose, or draw, you got in there with Tank. You got a payday. You continue to get work. Nobody can say nothing because you got to get in there with them yourself. No one can say anything. Everybody then took their turns. Everybody then took their turns. Pause. So it don't matter. It's just about getting in there. So he could have just got in there, man. Ain't no wait until he get his name up. His name is up. He 27. What his name gonna be higher when he 30? Man, stop. His name ain't gonna go up and higher when he get older. Dude, 27, man. It's time to get some work. Yeah, because he got a belt. What are you talking about? He's supposed to be unifying, bruh. So of course all the top 10 guys will say no to Shakur because he's a WBC champion and he's supposed to be unifying. So what are you talking about? You're not making any sense. You're going in the bag today. You're not making any sense. So go ahead. What else? What else? Because that don't make no sense. You're not supposed to be calling out a top 10 guy. You're supposed to be calling out other champions. You got the green belt. You're just talking. You're just talking, buddy. Yup, you're just talking. There you go. You're just running them jabber jaws. You're running them. All the top 10 guys. And you a champion. You're not even in the realm of the top 10. They're all fighting for the number one headband, the number two headband. The number one headband is who got the belt. Shakur has the number one headband. Everybody could fight for number two. So no one cares about that. Now that Shakur got the number one headband, he has to go to the other regions and get the other number one headbands. It's 4 number ones. Instead of doing that, he getting work with Cordina. It's not a thing, buddy. How do you see Jared Anderson versus I don't even know who dude is. Larry Brown said, when was the last time he stopped someone? I don't, that's what I was trying to figure out. My man Larry Brown hit the cash app in the John. I don't know who the last time Shakur stopped. It's a good question. Who is the last person that man stopped? That's a good question. Answer. Somebody find that out. Who the last person Shakur stopped? Who was he? It's a good question. It's a great question. When you think about it, I can't tell you because you don't really know what he's doing in there like that to be stopping nobody. Those are just the truths. Sorry, guys. That's what that is. It's called a truth bomb. So I have no idea. We got watermelon. We keep it. He say he stopped that one Asian dude. Who? What Asian cuz? Dude from Bug Camp. Oh yeah, Yoshino or whatever. Listen, that's even worse. Who is he? Who is he? Why you acting like Shakur hasn't been calling out Tank? Tank was the one who needs to send. Hey, blood, they sent the offer. He turned it down. They was already talking about it on the boxing voice. He sent the offer. They turned it down. And then Shakur's manager said he wanted to wait 2 years for the fight. So what you're saying is cap. It was on the boxing voice the other day. They played his manager saying it. Once again, that's cap. He turned down the offer to fight Devin too. He turned down the offer to fight Devin to get 25%. Silliness. He makes bad management choices. He has no idea what he's doing. Yes, he did. His manager already said he turned it down. He sent it after the Loma offer. Everybody knows it. Everyone. He tripping. That literally was planning of recordings on the Boxing Voice. That's recording the manager saying he wanted to wait 2 years. But let you tell it, nothing was offered. He don't even want to fight. He about to fight Cordina. What are you talking about? Nobody looking for that. Nobody's looking for a Cordina fight. He just got stopped. Come on, guys. There's other guys. There's other guys. I'd rather see him rematch with De Los Santos because they said he stunk up the joint. Excuse me. Promoters trying to stretch these new boxers' runs out because they know once they get found out about like Haney, it's all over. K-Rob, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, buddy. Hey, bud, we done talking about it. Because even if they didn't send the offer, there's a better opponent than the guy coming from featherweight who's been stopped. So even in that, it just still doesn't make any sense. So Ryo versus Shakur would be a good fight. Shakur better come out looking like the Terminator against this dude. He better. Ain't no excuse. Dude is a featherweight. Dude is a featherweight. Coming up, he already talking about dude should be not stripping himself down. He'll be a good man. Shut up. Sack chasing. Stop the sack chasing.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Stop the sack chasing, man. It's not cool.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
It ain't a good look. Listen. When you take these type of fights, you put pressure on yourself. Now you gotta stop, dude. When you know that's not you. But hey, I noticed when Sugar Ray Leonard used to be fighting, he had certain fights, he'd be like, well, this fight I wanted to showcase my one punch power. And then he'll get you out of there. He'd be like, yeah, they were saying I didn't have this, so I wanted to get dude out of there. And then that might be something you worked on all fight camp that you was in, landing that one shot trying to get dude out of there. That's what you want to be doing. But instead, you think you already know what you're doing when you don't. And that's when you lose. So you putting a lot of pressure on yourself by fighting, dude, because now everybody gonna want you to stop him. And that's not your style.
Disgusting!
So unless you know how to really get in there and start going to these guts, then there ain't gonna be nothing you could do. And I mean going down to the left, coming back over, getting a right hook to the gut. Because last fight when you fought Artem, you didn't get no right hooks off to the guts for real. Yeah. Come on, people. That's what we're just talking about technical boxing. Stopping guys. You gotta know how to get your shots off. He don't know how to get his shots off because he not listening. On top of that, I don't know who teaching him these moves because he not using them. Shakur lack of head movement, feints, and footwork make it easy to predict in time. Top level work will be trouble for him. That was a good assessment, K. Rob. Y'all hit the cash app. That was a good assessment because head movement throws off everybody. It's the way you not get hit in your head. And to make sure you don't get hit in it by slipping the punches. Go on Dante Boxing Nation when he interviewed Coach Calvin and he said Shakur will not happen next. We already know it's not happening next because he's fighting Cordina. So we really don't care. Even if he fought De Los Santos next, it's a better fight because if he stopped, when he stopped, Shakur stepped De Los Santos, then it's going to look crazy. Injury or not, they're going to be like, we don't care. We stopped him. And Shakur did not.
Disgusting!
Gotta stop the man. You gotta break him down with your style to make him want to quit. Got to be done. If you don't do it, it's something not happening right. And it's nobody's fault but the boxer who's in the ring because he's not executing his style properly. It's really that simple. We talking technical boxing now because it don't matter. It don't matter if you're not fighting Tank. Because at the end of the day, he's not fighting anybody that we want to see. So he's not that sweet like that. So at the end of the day, you could keep partaking to argue that one thing, talking about he never offered the contract. Listen, we'll let you have that one. Now, what about his opponent selection? We don't care about you staying busy. You just was busy. You just fought Artem in July or June. What are you talking about? A stay busy fight. You just was busy. It's Cap. I'm not forgetting. Shakur was just in there. Was he not? He was. So what do he need to stay busy for?
Disgusting!
Explain it. Explain why he need to stay busy when he was just busy the other day.
Disgusting!
It is. It's trifling. Just trifling. I don't want to see him, dog. I'm sorry. Y'all thought dude was nice like that. You nice about how you dismantle your opponents. Yes. That is what makes you nice, buddies. About how you dismantle these guys. That's what make you nice in there. How you dismantle these guys, dog. $30 still ain't fought everyone in the mix or generation of up and coming champs. Facts. Who you got winning undisputed, Bivol or Better Biv? Man, I'm going with Better Biv. I just really want to see it though. Because man, Better Biv can punch. He did tear his Achilles, but I did see him working out. So, like, that's a good. Hey, listen, it's 12 people in here. Nobody has hit the Cash App. Nobody has hit the like button. Why can't we have 12 likes? It's not like it's a trillion people in here. Like, what is going on? Shut up, Nike. Get back. What you want?
Oh, where Aaron coming?
He ain't here. He at school. Why you ain't at school, nigga?
I go my first day tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, he at school.
Yeah, I was, hey, you got $2 on you right now. So, I'm trying to get some drink. Oh, no, all right,
No, I do not.
all right.
Hey, stay out of trouble. I'm going leaning towards Better Biv though. But I could see how Bivol could kind of he gonna have to be moving. But that's the thing. I don't know. I gotta see how he take them punches. Bivol can punch. I mean, Better Biv can punch. Better Biv can punch. So I want to see how he be taking them punches because Better Biv ain't no light puncher. Bivol ain't small neither. He legit size of a light heavy. That's a good scrap. I can't wait to see it. That's gonna be one of them scraps I'm tuning into. I want to see that one. That's a good one. It's a good one. I want to go with Better BF though. That's gonna be some good work. Who y'all got, Better BF or B-Vol? That's gonna be some real work, buddy.
I need more bullets. I need more bullets. I need more bullets.
That's gonna be some real work. Cause that man Better BF is sweet in there. Better BF is pretty sweet. Promoters and boxers avoiding the real work, trying to pinch pennies like they Floyd. No one is even a pretty boy level yet, and they want all this money. Shaking my head, K Rob. They not doing none of the pretty boy work. Pretty boy was chopping you up in there with all type of moves.
Let's go, Jack.
You do not want to be in there with Pretty Boy. From anywhere from 130 to 135 to 140, he was going to damn near stop you or chop you up bad. He was stopping. He was doing it. He was doing it. And he took his and when he fought Oscar, if he would have did better if he had to he could wear his gloves, then put him in them 10 ounces. So you tell me, fake boxers want the money now. Manji said B-Vol is a beast. My money on him after how he dominated Canelo. I didn't think he really dominated Canelo because when I watched the fight, it's not like he hurt him. He dominated him. He didn't hurt him. K Rob said fake boxers want the money now because the real test is going to drop the price back to show. Yeah, they listen. K, that's what I was saying. Like, that's why they trying to get these money fights and stay in the top 10, and because at the end of the day, once you start throwing these real boxers out here, they're gonna be looking crazy in there. Get knocked out brutally. And that's the thing. If you was good, you wouldn't get knocked out. H2O got put to bed. Too bad. Wang wang. He was gone. Fake boxing.
Stop it. Get some help.
Get some help. Get a real coach in there to show you the ins and outs. It's important, dog, because you really got to understand that it takes one to know one. So if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get your pack busted. That's just that. That's just what that is. You will get your pack busted. You ain't even got a trip. People saw how Spence went out and said, we gotta eat. F fighting Bud wants all the top work. Big dip. No, that's all of that is just cap. Like, no, ain't no man, dog. He was never trying to fight Bud in the first place. Come on, Blood. Like, we all know that. He was never really trying to fight Bud in the first place. It didn't matter if he was fresh, in an accident. None of it mattered. It mattered if your defense is on tap. Man, but Boots got to get some work. Even if he do get in there with Bud, it's going to be at 54, and he going to get his pack busted. He don't want no part of 54. He's staying out of there. They talking about him might be fighting Zion next. Who is he fighting? Who is Boots getting work with? Who is Boots getting work with? Anybody know? If he getting back in there with Zion, dog, he is garbage. I'm good. I'm good, buddies. I'm good, buddies. You can have it. You can have him. Known as Bootsy. Known as Bootsy Collins. You can have it. You're not doing nothing exciting, guys. Nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing going on. So I don't know what you want to do. What you want to say or how you want to say it. Nothing gonna happen with that. Dude is garbage. Stinking up the joints. Stinking up the joints. And that's just the truth of the matter. Hit that cash out. Stinking up the place, dog. You can't tell me he not. They all stinking up these spots. They all stinking up these spots, man. No, I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. They're all stinking them up. Don't tell me they not. We've seen it. We see it repeatedly. We see it repeatedly. We see it repeatedly. It's blasphemous. They're not even trying to get no work for real. We see them not trying to get none. We see them not trying to get no work. And then y'all trying to fool old Hamza with these jokers. Y'all trying to fool me with these jokers. Got me believing these lies. I'm not into these lies that y'all got going with y'all favorites. I'm not into that. I'm just telling y'all now. It's not a thing for me, guys. I want it to stop. I want it to stop. I want it to stop. We gotta stop. We gotta stop the cap with it. Shakur ain't trying to go up to 40. He ain't trying to. Boots definitely ain't trying to go up to 54. Boots is not trying to go up to 54. We gotta stop. We gotta get back to reality. We gotta get into some reality. We gotta get into some reality, guys. We gotta get into the reality of the situation. Okay? Don't do this. Don't do this, please, y'all. It's not right. Let's really get into the reality of these situations. Let's get into the reality of it. Boots wants no parts of 54. There are a lot of killers there. He wants no parts of that, Manji. He wants no parts of that, blood. And it's a shame because we can't see what we need to see. See, when boxers learn how to take their destiny into their hands and be like, man, I'm going up there. If I lose, I lose. It's all good. I'll be back. I will be back. I will be back. It's all this cat messing around and pussyfooting around in the ring. That's the cat be. All this pussyfooting around in there, buddy. Not getting any work. Not getting any work. nothing to say because you're not getting none. You can blame no one but yourself. You don't want to hear it. Talking about you need to stay busy. This is stay busy swag. Man, miss me with this busy talk. Miss me with it. Miss me with this stay busy yapping. Miss me with that stay busy yap talk. What do you need to be staying busy for? Man, about to be 30. Couple years, dog. Is you bugging? Are you bugging? Man about to be 30. Y'all talking about he need to stay busy strap. Man, get up out of here. That sounds like crazy talk to me. Sounds like crazy talk to me. Man don't need to stay busy. Need to get them ears busy. Y'all still ain't hit that like button or that cash app. That's how I know y'all didn't. And it's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame, I'm telling you. What a shame it is. We're gonna be on here all day. So don't trip. Boots ain't good enough to move up. Fact check saying, and they saying he gonna get killed by a lower level opposition at 54 for real. He don't even know how to fight on the inside for real. Those are facts. Those are facts. Fact check. Those are decently facts. He don't know how to fight going forward either. He doesn't know how to fight going forward. He had a problem fighting going forward. He had a problem with that. He had a problem with fighting going forward against Chuhat Dion. Now they talking about him fighting him again. Man, what? We don't want to see that. That's how you know he ain't trying to fight nobody. He's done. He's a done. He's a cook. He's cooked. A man known as Boots is cooked. He's cooked. I could care less what you saying. He's cooked, buddy. He's cooked. That's what you call cooked. Put him in the stove. He's cooked out here. Put him in there. Put him in there. He's donezo. Why? Reluctant to get in there with someone of skills. You gotta stop doing that, buddy. You gotta get in there with somebody who got some type of skills. It's only right. It's only right, buddy. You gotta get in there with somebody who got those. You gotta get that done. It's not a game. You gotta get that done. It's not a game. It's not a game. That is the main purpose of getting it done. In there. He had trouble fighting Villa, and Villa was tough, but these Negros, they gonna put in there against a 54, he gonna die. He might not die, but he definitely gonna get a good whooping. He definitely gonna get a good whooping. That's why you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. You do not want to get slid out here. You know what I'm saying? Bud versus Charlo will be a huge fight. I'm trying to see that. That's a good fight. I'm trying to see that. Bud versus Charlo is a good fight. That's a good fight. That's a good scrap. That's definitely a good scrap. They're doing construction. Who y'all got? Bud versus Charlo is a good scrap at 54. You see what I'm saying? You gotta really who y'all got? Bud versus Charlo. I got Bud. I got Bud, my G. Bud is nasty in there. I have Bud. I have Bud. You know what I mean? Charlo is not, wouldn't be one of them people when you put in there with Bud he gonna be acting like he ain't about to be working. He will be, Charlo will be working. Charlo, that will be a good scrap. That's definitely a good scrap. We might need to see that. That might be something we need to see. For the simple case that they be that little Charlo, he be working in that bitch. He not in there to play with you. He's gonna get in there and get work with you, buddy. Him at 54 that's worth a buzz scrap. That's not cap. That's worth a buzz scrap. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see that because Charlo got size. He can punch. They have to really be in there working. That'll be a good scrap. That'll be a good scrap. Definitely would be a good scrap. We might need to see something like that. That's something that you could put together for the Riyadh John. Nobody can say nothing about that because they got history. They definitely got history. They definitely got history, buddy. They definitely got history out there. Once you put them in there together, that's going to be some real work because dude ain't about to be tripping off Bud unless he really scary. If he really scary, then he going to be in there acting like a clown. But, you know, people seen Bud last John with Madrimov, so they probably going to be trying to be like, well, no, he ain't going to do this and this. You know what I'm saying? So you just never know. You just never know, blood. You just gonna have to be patient and see because it's some good scraps that we can be seeing. It's definitely some good scraps. Niggas gotta be patient. But there's some good scraps coming. There's definitely some good scraps coming. Gotta be patient and see what they got going because a lot of these guys is kind of scary. We gotta see how it pans out. You gotta see how it pan out. You got to. You gotta see how it pan out. Yeah, we making a little granola, seeing how it turned out. The granola bars, a little cinnamon, some whatchamacallit, little raisins in there. And then we're using kamut flakes. Maybe it'll be sweeter than Shakur's performance. Maybe it'll be sweeter than his performance. Because his performances are garbage. Because he don't be knowing how to execute in there, buddy. You gotta know how to execute in there. It says, but your Bud versus Charlo, I could say, is pretty much 50-50. That could say that's a 50-50 fight. That I would say that's a pretty 50-50 joint. What would y'all say? What would y'all say? Y'all think that's 50-50, Charlo and Bud?
What I'm had to do.
I want to see that scrap, though. That's a good scrap. Wish I had some peanut butter. Says use runny butter, runny nut butter. Pause. What who Tim Zoo gonna get some work with? Who Tim Zoo gonna get some work with? Who Tim Zoo gonna get some work? I want to see Tim Zoo getting some work. I want to see Tim Zoo get that work. Tim Zoo need to be getting some work. I want to see it. Yeah, we'll be back later though. We'll get some more work in. We just wanted to get live real quick. See what y'all was capping about Shakur, how he not getting no work. We all see it now. He not getting it. So we'll be back later. I'm in Hotep.